Everything is custom. So, you're gonna have nice wood flooring. I mean, it's gonna be the upgrade to what you would normally see.
I think that's actually great.
They're brick and stone.
So,
All the way around.
in talking about that, then the homes you built on Eastgate,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand people have said they're a little bit nicer than some of the other ones, but
Mm-hmm.
can you compare these accoutrements to what you did there?
Yeah, so here's the thing, and let me, okay guys, so one of the things is this. If I were to build a brick and stone home when I am given a 25-foot, or 24-foot wide lot, because that's build line to build line is 24 feet on those.
Over at Eastgate?
Yes, okay, and I need y'all to know that development had already occurred before we came in, right? We just wanted to finish it out. I have to be careful because it does me no good to go in there and build a 24-foot from building line to building line and put in hardwood floors. We did put in quartz and still custom cabinets, right? But we just have to be careful because it doesn't. If I build a home that those kind of have a little bit of a townhome motif, right? Just because of the proximity of them, it does me no good to build a $350,000.
Subdivision. When you're taking on something else that's already there, you either have to build just a little bit above it or add it. And we chose to build a little bit above it. You can clearly tell which ones are not from the other subdivision developer. Not that there's anything wrong with what was there, but we just went a step further.
So what you're proposing here would be brick or stone, all four sides?
Yes.
But what you're, actually, the answer that this is nicer is a good thing, not a bad. You don't have to justify what you didn't do there.
Yeah, no, I think
Well, you have a lot more control when you're starting to plant that division from scratch.
Much nicer.
Yeah, when you're setting the tone for your own community, then you can kind of build to what the people want to see, what.
So again, can you describe the difference?
Yeah, so, okay, let me be a little more specific. Custom cabinets all throughout. That's even in the bathroom, above, if I don't have a place, if it's
Here versus there.
anywhere. I put in custom cabinets, there's quartz. We are not doing the microwave over the oven. There'll be a vent hood. The microwave will be built in. We're hoping to incorporate like a little bar. There'll be hardwood floors. There'll be, I mean, we're talking about next level. Stone, brick, nice patios, beautiful front yards. You've got the column separating the garage, which illuminates like a higher end build. When we want people to drive by, we want people to be like, wow, what is that? Let me live there. That's what we're going for.
I would really
back on the price thing again, though. And I understand if I was you, I would feel the same way about concern. But as I'm sure you know, I mean, there's old houses that are not very big that are going for $300.
Yeah.
So to get a brand new for another $100 isn't, to me, that much of a stretch.
What's the price per square foot?
That I'm going to sell these for. These are I have these planned at 157 price per square foot. So
Price make more money than you're thinking. They'll sell for more.
well, but here's the thing though, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I really do. But if I showed you one of my spreadsheets, right? Because I mean, it's all in-house. All of my models and everything is in-house. I created it. I am the financial model. I model it myself. And I run through different scenarios, multiple scenarios. Yes, I would love to sit here. I have a friend of mine that's selling a house, Austin, love the guy. He's selling his house for $207 a square foot, okay? The house is not worth $207 a square foot. I could not list that house for $207 a square foot. I just couldn't. Now, will it sell? Perhaps. But at the end of the day, I don't know where the market's going to be in a year from now with COVID and Delta and all that stuff. So, yeah, I have to, guys, I mean, I'd be lying to you if I told you I'm not being conservative. I have to be conservative. you know, I mean, we were still able to build for a really fantastic price per square foot, even through COVID, even through the fact that my lumber went up 3x.
Yeah.
And if you look at me right now and say, hey, Juan, do you feel comfortable taking on this project? And how does the city know that, well, we're not going to get into trouble? It's because of my risk tolerance, my financial models, and me sitting here running on my numbers based on $157 a square foot. That's why. But yes, guys, I mean, we will, look, if the first 4 get built and go off the shelves, trust me, we're going to want to get creative about what we can do to sell them for $425. Anyone would, right? That's no. First of all, that's the way we humans work, right? That's natural. That's nature. And then the second thing is you have to allow the market to tell you what it wants.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing is this is a big enough development where we're not coming in after somebody else's coattails. Like Heather said, and somebody has used this word, and I think it's beautiful. And I feel it. We will set our own comp. I mean, it's the truth, right? That's our goal.
And like settlement, they ask for comp. There isn't any. Unfortunately, we set our own. While we had to follow the townhome line, there's not a comp there.
What is your projected build-out time on?
Yeah, so I'd like to turn dirt November, December. Please don't, this is not a slap in the face to you guys. The bank asked me the same thing, so that's the reason I have the answer. So I'd like to turn dirt in November, and I look at this guy because I'm looking at my spreadsheets in my mind. So I'd like to turn dirt in November, December, right around there. If I had it my way, it would be 3 months of site development, but more than likely it's going to be 5 to 7. So I go ahead and just say January because it makes the math really easy. So January, if I have it my way, somewhere around April or May, we start going vertical because site development is complete, and then I believe that we'll have it done within 33 months. Within 33 months, be complete. So it's actually a 33-month project, so 33, and then subtract the 7, so what is that? It's like 20, yeah, 26.
Well, me, that's too many.
So 26 months, 26 months from the moment that I go vertical. 26 months from May, if it's 5 months, it could be 7 to 9, so that would put us in September. So right around there. As soon as I go vertical, I'd like for it to be around 25.
Around 3 years as well.
Yep, that's exactly right. But my goal is 30 months start to the moment that I give the last person their key for their house. Is 30 months.
You build out your sale, or you just build one outright?
No, so we're gonna. The plan is we're gonna build 4. We're gonna build 4, and then we're gonna see how that goes. And then those 4, I mean, you guys know how it works. You build 4, and the 4 give you enough to build 6, and then the 6 give you enough to build 12. There is an injection of cash. This is getting kind of personal, but there is an injection of cash that will be sitting there because the last thing that I want is this, okay? If the 4 are sold before we even finish them, or if the 4 fly off the shelves, then I don't want to wait and go slow and build 4 more. I want to throw everything I've got. If I have to pawn my house, I don't care. I will do it, and I want to build 8 of them. Because if it's hot and people are being receptive to it and they're loving it, I want to continue to go. And I'm sure, here's the thing, guys, okay? Look, we got kids that ride their bike. Look, I don't want the exposure. Every day that I have equipment out there and a pile of dirt, it's exposure for somebody, you know, to get into something.
So how does this, have you done other developments similar to this one? Were they larger, were they smaller? Reflect on that. How many of them have you done?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So Elate Properties, which has been in business for 18 months, 18 months, right around there, maybe a little over, has never done a project this big. Yeah, the answer is absolutely not. Before being a dentist, I was a project engineer for Balfour Beatty Construction, and so I used to be part of the healthcare division, so I used to build hospitals. And so we built the 34-acre Methodist Mansfield Phase 1. It's a $280 million project that we built. And then I built Children's Tower 3B, Children's Medical Center in Dallas. That was like a $400 million project. So working with big numbers, managing schedule, managing people, we have a great team of contractors. The only person that we've had to switch out in the last 18 months has been the painter. And that's just because Heather is really particular about how the paint looks. And no, and that's the truth. I mean,
I repainted all the baseboards.